Hello folks, today we will be looking at a post-human personhood measurement theory. What is a post-human personhood measurement theory? Let's break it apart to look at it closer. Post-humanism is a system of rights, duties, and privileges that is based on a definition of personhood that is not based on your species. Post-humanism has the problem that if personhood is not built off of your species, then there needs to be a way to measure it. Unfortunately, any measurement system will not be capable of universally representing personhood in any way that everyone can agree with. So, this is my post-humanist personhood measurement theory. Why do we need a post-human personhood measurement theory? Simply put, we are currently in a very bad situation for humanism. Humanism is the current dominant system for rights, duties, and privileges. Unfortunately, humanism states that personhood is completely equal and solely dependent on your species. Given that in recent years there has been the development of highly intelligent artificial intelligence that has passed the Turing test, as well as continued systematic unnecessary animal suffering in the form of factory farming, it is very clear that if we want to preserve some semblance of human civilization into the future, we will need to reject a human-centric morality. Let's start the theory by creating a series of more generalized points that we can build off of in further detail. I propose a system that is primarily designed to be intuitive to humans in order to make it more popular. As such, the primary points will be parabolic, with most humans placed at roughly the middle of the parabola and the height of it being based off of difference. Placing humanity at 0 will mean that the farther away you get in either direction, the more different you are not only from humans, but also your equivalent positive or negative value, creating asymmetry. As I have already stated, 0 will be the location of humanity and the apex of the parabola, so we will work on further from there. -1 and +1 will be the differences in ability to create a civilization. -2 and +2 will be differences in the ability to manipulate and create tools and technology. -3 and +3 will be differences in the ability to interact and understand the reality around them, and -4 and +4 will be differences in biological scale. Let's look at each one in more detail. Starting with 0. -0.9 should be tribes of extended families that organize into mobile civilizations. -0.6 should be small semi-permanent settlements based on primitive agriculture. -0.3 should be small interconnected nations ruled under inefficient autocratic rule. True 0 should be nations that are capable of creating efficient systems of democratic governance and establishing complex trade networks between different nations. 0.3 should be societies that have created completely decentralized and meritocratic economic systems and form multinational unions and internationals. 0.6 are societies that unify their home planets and create purely democratic and completely decentral form of governance that transcends the economy. 0.9 should be a society that has unified itself across multiple celestial bodies and engages in a multi-system form of governance. -1 is like the average chimpanzee to us, a being that is incapable of any form of written or oral history, making civilization impossible. -1.3 is a being that does not have organs that are primarily designed to create tools but can still make them. -1.6 is a being that can use tools but is not capable of creating them. -1.9 is a being that has no organ that can be effectively used for the purpose of tool creation. +1 is a civilization that has developed a way to preserve information in a way that is far superior to written or recorded language. such as energy construct, storage, and projection. 1.3 is a being that has multiple organs that are solely devoted to tool manipulation rather than having extra functions. 1.6 is a being that has extra biological methods for the creation and manifestation of tools such as electric projection or heat transfer control. 1.9 is a being that has tool manipulation capabilities that extend far outside of what could be done with normal tools, such as higher dimensionality or telekinesis. -2 is a being that is not able to manipulate tools in any respect. -2.3 is a being that has dampened individuality. -2.6 is a being that is not capable of having a sense of self. -2.9 is a being that is not capable of reasoning. 2 is a being that is capable to manipulate the fabric of reality to enact their will upon existence. 2.3 is a being that has a form of extrasensory perception of the world. 2.6 is a being that has the perception of self that extends itself, likely through thought-to-thought communication. 2.9 is a being that is capable of extremely heightened reasoning, likely through connection to a Mariachka brain. -3 is a being that is neither conscious, sentient, nor sapient. -3.3 is a being that is simply a colony of cells that have specialized organs, kind of like a jellyfish. -3.6 is simply a macroscopic single-cellular colony. -3.9 is a multicellular microorganism. And 4 is a single-cellular organism. 3 is a being that is capable of extending its own consciousness into different states similar to varying afterlives at will. 3.3 is a being that has multiple bodies that are governed by the same person. 3.6 is a being that has developed a large enough set of bodies that it leaves a noticeable footprint on the celestial body it envelops. 3.9 is a being that has specialized sections of itself that maintain an independent personhood. And 4 is a person that is made up of multiple multicellular bodies that act like cells within a whole. If you like this video, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. See y'all!